It doesn't matter what you want. I will succeed, whether you like it or not. I am unstoppable. When will you learn that? When will you learn that?
Again, Mr. Williams, I invite you to conversate with me directly. I don't do all this internet stuff. The problem is you're going after my family, you post my children, and then you mention my name. So you and I, we need to have a conversation. And yes, this is a forever problem.
It's me, Darius Cooks, also known as your local scammer. You are, you gay, grown up in Chicago, you just end up being with a tribe of people. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It might be different now, but when I was growing up, there were crews. We had people we hung with, right? Anyway, and I hung with people like, you remember Calvin, Lavelle, those are people that I used to hang with back in the day, and you see what happened now, especially with randomness of Vell. We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? We ain't heard hide nor have him, have we? Come to think of it, let me not bring his name up, because let me tell you something. He probably, he ready to. Where's the expose? Where is the expose?
Show out, run your mouth, pop off at the mouth. I do something called an attack. When you do the attack, you got to make sure you're real rooted and grounded. Look that way. Make sure you're real rooted and grounded so they don't know what's about to go on. You just attack them. You just attack them. What did I say? I said you better do what I said to do. Did they think you're crazy? If they think you're crazy, they'll just walk away slowly like that.
We drove all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina to get scammed by Darius Cooks. And boy, did he scam us good. We were so enthralled by everything. We are so impressed, and I can't wait to get scammed again. Thank you, Darius Cooks, for an amazing experience. We talked about it all the way back to the hotel. Love you. And hello to our table mates who were so amazing and friendly.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go, because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You been telling them lies. I asked you about this. Did you lie about it? I asked you about that. Did you lie about it? Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. face. Damn, P-O-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, P-No-G-O. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boo! Let's go. Start telling all them lies. Number one, let's go. Cause I don't believe nothing you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
What's up, good people? Let me know that you can hear me by typing scammer versus scammer or roll to 50K subs on YouTube. Just roll to 50K because we are on our way towards 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I think we're working towards 10,000 on Facebook. And again, whatever we can get over there on Instagram. What's up to our Instagram people? As you can see, I'm like all discombobulated. I didn't even realize my little lens cover was still down. It's been one of them days, y'all. I had things to do today. I had personal errands to run, and they lasted longer than I didn't think about the fact that it was going to be hard to do the kind of show that I had planned to do today originally. I didn't really think that through. So I did the best that I could, but it has me with a headache at this point because it was just way too much to try to pull into tonight's show with the limited time I had. But we're going to work it out. Y'all know that I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Y'all already know. When we talk about Darius Cooks, I can handle this and I can do this with my eyes closed. So it's my perfectionist spirit that's bothered, but y'all probably gonna still enjoy the show. I know y'all gonna still enjoy the show. Thank you to everyone who's letting me know that you can hear me by typing scammer versus scammer or roll to 50K. I got behind in the chat already, but I see Donna Hammond, Nicole and his MJ and Lisa and HPP and Exquisitely Fine and Alice and Chocolate and Explorer and Toys Be Starlight always throws me off. Maddie's Mama, Pikachu Williams, Latanya Don, Miss AMG, She's Chosen, Melly, Deborah, Shamika, and everyone else, Jamise and Don, and everyone else, and Coco Smooth, and everyone else who's letting me know. I got your gift, Coco, from my Amazon wish list. I appreciate you, friend. I got a what do they call it? Open box. That's not what it's called, but I have a video where I opened it and I'm gonna share it with y'all on Patreon. So anyway, thank you also to the 91 of you who voted over here on the YouTube side, saying that you have, out of the 92 of you who voted, 93% of you are saying that you did share and like this video. So I appreciate that as well. So tonight, for tonight's show, we are talking about possibly international scammer. I don't know. I have no conclusions at this point. All I'm going to do is share with you guys what I have found thus far as it pertains to Tommy Ford. And you'll see his name is not quite Tommy Ford. It's Tommy Ford something. And Darius Cooks. Well, we know Darius Cooks is a crook. That's why he's called a crook and a scammer. But yeah, as far as Tommy's concerned, I told y'all I started a deep dive over the weekend. And I was trying to get that done. I did not get completely done, but I think I got enough for you guys to start to think through it. And we're just this is a work in progress kind of situation. Also, we received a comment. Ooh, is it in here? It might've been one of the things that did not make it in here. Okay, that's fine. Maybe that's God not wanting me to put them on blast like that. I didn't have their name here, but anyway, there's a comment I received saying, "Hi, Vell B. I joined your channel when you were covering Tim and Sweetie Pies. I try to join when I can, and I may happen to join when you discuss Darius. I have a quick question. Is your channel dedicated mainly to content about DC? Thanks and continued blessings." Questions like that feel like they have a motive behind it. And the reason they do is because when you look at my channel, you will clearly see that I cover other topics. I have shared that this is a series. This is a purposeful series. And this is a series that we do at night in the evening. This is the time slot for that. Do I talk about other topics? Yes, I do. Were you a part of those live streams I was doing midday every day that I could fit them in? Are you, because you're saying you enjoyed the Sweetie Pies content, are you joining us on Wednesday evenings when we've been doing the transcript reenactment? We even have people participating in that for months. But you want to point out this series that you obviously, oh, when I catch you, I happen to see you covering there. And I'm just, is that what your channel's about? If you don't go look at my watch page, and if it is, you ain't finna change it with your comment. Because you ain't connected, obviously, because you're asking questions like that. So, and I get like 1 or maybe 2 of those a week. And I'm just here to tell y'all, I'm going to cover what I want to cover. There are millions of YouTube channels, millions. And you got people covering P. Diddy every single day, 2-3 videos about P. Diddy a day. Are you over there telling them, is your channel only about P. Diddy? No, because they're talking about P. Diddy in this season because that's a hot topic. Now, for me, this Darius Cooks thing is a purposeful topic. I'm very well versed on it. There's always something that's like a soap opera. In addition, I'm going to cover it until I get tired of covering it and until y'all get tired of watching it. Because the truth is, we got to, the majority of the people are here every evening. And when I don't come on, they like, Vell, where you at? So I just don't get commenting on people's platforms because I've never done it, even when I wasn't a YouTuber. I've never gone to people's platforms and tried to direct their content. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Move on. It's okay. I don't know who you are because you don't never participate. So anyway, I'm like, people coming. I mean, in some channels, you can't get around Diddy content. And they over here, lowly old me, covering one topic that they don't care for. They ignore low views on the other general stuff. But then when I'm talking about Darius Cooks, why you always talking about that? You know, get on somewhere. It just feels like there's an agenda behind those sort of questions. So don't bother asking me that unless you want me to respond in a way that might not feel so good to you. So moving on to Tommy and Darius Cooks. For those of you who don't know, we're giving a slight overview of the situation. So Tommy Ford is an Indonesian man who Darius Cooks met when he was in Bali in January. Darius Cooks, right before the Chantel's kitchen comeback. Well, I hesitate to call it Chantel's because it was really just Darius Cooks' grift. But while he was preparing for the Chantel's kitchen comeback fiasco before it actually happened, Darius Cooks took a vacation like a week prior. Who does that? Who actually went on a couple vacations right before that, like versus preparing for the kitchen comeback, this 3-day event and solidifying things and tightening them up and seeing what really needed to happen versus doing that. Darius Cooks was in 3 different countries. So he ends up going to Bali. He ends up meeting Tommy. And upon meeting Tommy, Tommy was the cook or instructor / cook of a cooking class that Darius took with his friends while he was there. He ended up riding in a car with Darius, and they were heading to on their little field trip to the local markets. And they got to talking about business. Next thing you know, within 48 hours, Darius Cooks has signed a business where they found land. Darius Cooks had connected with these landowners in Bali. The next thing you know, Darius Cooks is posting pictures of himself sitting down, having a business meeting, sitting there smiling with his overly white teeth implants. That's Tommy, and it's supposed to be, he said, the chief of police. Don't look like the one we've been able to pull up on Google, but the chief of police, and I don't know. Oh, the other guy's supposed to be the architect, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Can barely see the third guy. So they have this meeting because Darius like, oh, you got to sit down. You know, here in the U.S., we just text each other, and next thing you know, we got a business deal. There, you got to sit down, and you got to, you know, smooth with the people, sit on the porch, drink lemonade, blah, 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 this and that. So he plays the role. He does what he needs to do. He then signs the deal, 25-year lease on land in Bali, because you cannot, a non citizen or native of Bali cannot purchase land there. So Darius Cooks then purchases this land, and he posts on his social media, from left to right, the landowner and the architect and construction company, my local business partner, and me, the investor. Here's a fun fact. In Bali, only locals can buy land. Everyone else has to lease land. They do 25-year leases. We negotiated to $1,000 a month for the land to build both my American-style home and my new restaurant. That's the part that's funny to me, my American-style home. But then when he shows the plan, it looks nothing like an American-style home. It will cost at most a whopping $100,000. Now it's up to $250K, and they ain't even broke ground yet. They ain't even broke ground yet. The construction costs only go up after you break ground. I hope he knows that. He don't know that. Did you hear me? A business and a house for $100K? Yeah, we heard you wrong. Here's another thing you got wrong. We're going to get into that a little later. In the States, that's damn near the cost of your down payment. Yeah, Bali me, please. Then he has another post. I don't have this one here, but another post he did was, it's now official. I, Darius Williams, have officially leased land in Bali, Indonesia for the next 25 years. I still can't believe this. Next up, getting the renderings for both my new home and new restaurant, Hip Hop Fried Chicken. And no, it's not like the one in the DMV. 2-story urban hip hop fried chicken joint with a dance floor, DJ each night at midnight, 24 hours. With hookah, it's huge there. And a second floor speakeasy cigar lounge. Here's the kicker. I'll be the first person ever to bring Kool-Aid to the island. Okay, God, I see you working big time. Y'all, we going to Bali. All the theatrics. But that's what she did. So he's, you know, like I said, he posted a picture of from left to right, your left. That's supposed to be the landowner, who is also supposed to be the chief of police. But when we looked up the chief of police, looks nothing like that guy. Unfortunately, I don't have that picture handy. It's an older guy. He's dressed in military garb. He has all kinds of badges and pins and medals all over him. Darius Cooks said that the chief of police, when he saw him, he even questioned if that could be the chief of police, because he came in looking slouchy like a little day worker and riding on a scooter. The guy we saw looked like he would have a chauffeured vehicle bringing him home. The way he's dressed, it seemed like a very official kind of title. So then Darius Cooks, you know, everything he has to make a spectacle of it, because, hey, this is clicks and views as well. Again, we're just doing the overview because everybody don't see everything. So I got to catch some of y'all up so we don't get a question midway through this like, who Tommy? It'll happen. So we're trying to catch everybody up. So then Darius Cooks gets on his live stream, and he and Tommy, I still got to find this video, but him and Tommy are on there. Darius Cooks is like, this is my new brother. Tommy, he knows stuff about black folk. I thought he was black. He could talk like us. So Darius Cooks doing all that, and he like, and it's good here. They godly people here, and guess what? This is a Muslim country, but there's only 10% Christians, and guess what? Tommy a Christian. He doing all that. Samboing. Doing all that. Tommy, so then people are like in the chat, because these are the D-havers. They like, the Massa, ain't you moving so fast with somebody like that? Who is Tommy? We don't know him. And he like, this about to be y'all new brother. Y'all call him Uncle Tommy. Yeah, we know Massa, but Massa, this ain't that wise to get into a business deal with somebody you just know in 48 hours. He like, we got this. They different over here in Bali. They ain't got no crime over here. They honorable people. Tell them, Tommy. And Tommy like, yeah, we don't do that over here. We're good people. They don't know no scamming over here. So then Darius Cooks, oh, this is the thing that didn't come in. He ends up posting a copy of, oh, good. Here it is. Thank you, Jesus. He ended up posting a copy of the construction paper International Business Agreement, where it says, Mr. Williams, International Business Agreement, written in handwriting. Okay. So that's Darius Cooks' contract. He's very proud of it. It's got chicken grease all on it already. It's about as nasty and sloppy as he is. We're gonna look at that home tour towards the. Oh, I forgot to mention that. We're gonna look at the home tour too. We'll see how much we can get into it. So now at this point, Darius Cooks, he has the renderings. He has the floor plans, the architectural plans for both the restaurant and the house that's supposed to be built. I pulled that in. Hold on. Where is it? So then he posts, when he got his drawings, you saw the 2D drawings. Now here are the 3D renderings. This process is very common in Indonesia. Yep. Hip Hop Soul, Bali's first authentic soul food restaurant, is on its way to Canggu. And yes, it's my house I'm building. And yep, it's very common there to have a pool in your living room. So then he posted that. Then there were a bunch of pictures. We ain't gonna look through all of them because I showed y'all before. That's supposed to be the outside of the restaurant in the front. And this is his the house that'll be in the back, his house. And that's just one of the pictures. But he has a bunch of them. If you're that interested, you can watch the video I did on that. I don't know when. It was like a week or two ago. I don't know. Probably 2 weeks ago. Where we actually looked at all the images. So fast forward, then you got Darius Cooks. He's doing various live streams, and we have some clips of Darius Cooks' views on Bali, because now he's become, is it Belizean? Beijing? No. But he's become an expert an international expert on Bali and all things Bali. And so he's educating us. And so people are questioning like the legitimacy of this, the fact that he's moving so fast, et cetera, et cetera. So I created a video today, did a little editing, literally up until an hour before we were about to go live. And then it had an error, but it looks like the video's still processed. So we will see. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Hold on. Let's pull the video up. We're on Tuesday. Videos. And hopefully this is it. So those of you who remember this is a classic. This has definitely become a classic over here. This was good. Darius Cooks is at this point, this is Darius Cooks' second time to Bali, where we're watching here. His second visit to Bali. Now remember, first visit, first time ever there. He, within 2 days of meeting an instructor who cooks, he signs a 25-year contract to go into business with this man. Fast forward to today, he now talking about, even today, I ain't had time to pull all this stuff, y'all, but he talking about now they opening, I might have the numbers a little off, but I want to say it's 3 or 4 hip hop soul restaurants. I'm gonna just go with 3. Then he wants to open 3 barbecue soul restaurants. Well, it's like barbecue joints. Then he wants Tommy, well, in addition to at the same time, this show you she a grifter. And this is why her stuff falls apart. Like when you look at all her past businesses, besides social media, which she could just sit on her ass and lay in bed with her sloppy taco meat chest. Besides that, and you know, she can sling her and dry bag for people to buy her Alibaba cookware. That stuff is on autopilot. And really, when it wasn't, and it required her to actually do some work, that's when people weren't getting their orders. The reason you don't see as much of that anymore is because he actually has Tammy in the warehouse now. Tammy is working there. Darius Cooks don't even go to the warehouse. That's why the work is getting done, y'all. Before, he was the person printing out labels for the Alibaba cookware. He was the person instructing the day laborers what to do. And he would not be there for days and weeks at a time. He half-assed it. He didn't care. Stuff got lost. People didn't have answers. Like his day laborers, unskilled, packing stuff wrong, sending wrong stuff, all kind of stuff. And he was not managing it because he wants to have the lifestyle without that work. Now, he's fine with using his brain and sitting there to contrive a new scheme to make more money. But to actually do some labor, some real labor, oh no. Oh no. As Geisha 305 says, oh no. That's not his style. So that's why that Alibaba cookware line had so many issues in the very beginning. It was on her. Now she's been removed out of the equation, except for paying Tammy. Now the stuff going out. Because people, I saw them in their live the other day, the Flying Monkeys and Crooks. And Crook like, Rabina, you had an issue and I didn't even have to help you. I saw your email and you got your situation resolved right away. Yes, that's how it works now because Darius Cooks has nothing to do with it. But 2 years ago, Darius Cooks was the only person answering those emails. Well, and ignoring them. And people were saying, you need some help. And he was saying, what I need to hire somebody for when I got this. And he on live 15 hours a day. But yet you also securely running a warehouse and all, I can't even remember what else other projects I don't know if the Dining with Darius Cooks, I think that was beginning if it hadn't already started. The Carolina Pound Cake was going though. And then he dropped that when the cookware line picked up. So again, this is how she operates. Remember, I told y'all back in the day, Chicago, Cupcake Gallery he opened. Right away within months, he opens up Uptown Pies in the same place. Then he started the local holler thing. Then he wanted to do, he did the lunch machine fiasco with us. Then he was also doing the Fresh Go. All those businesses running simultaneously, being started simultaneously within a 1 year period. And what happened to them? Where are any of them today? Where are any of those businesses today? In the hands of the FBI as they investigate. So he's doing the same thing with this. So again, talking about the hip hop soul. So it's like, okay, fine. You're talking about opening up one restaurant. Can't you see how this one gonna work out first? No, he already done planned to open three more. Then on top of that, now he's talking about the barbecue place. Then Tommy saying he just wants to have a cooking school out of the deal, basically. He like, no, Tommy, you ain't gonna have one cooking school. You gonna have 3. And you gonna just give me, well, first he said 25% because Darius saying he gonna fund it. But now he's saying, no, you gonna give me 40% and blah, blah, blah. And then I heard Tommy in the live when I watched the replay say, yeah, and you're gonna be a silent partner. But Darius Cooks seemed like that ain't what he trying to be, a silent partner. In the restaurant, it sounds like that's what Tommy was saying. That's not what's gonna happen. That's what I'm like, oh, this is gonna fall apart. Oh, it's gonna fall apart. It's just a matter of how far it gets before it falls apart, but it's gonna definitely fall apart. So anyway, rewinding back to this. This was Darius Cooks going back to Bali after he hadn't after his first trip. So now he had made that business deal during his first trip. He flew back home because he was only there a week, I think, or something. Not too long. He flies back home. Then he comes back to Bali. And so now he's back. I'm kind of getting confused. I think this might have been that first trip. So anyway, this is him. This is Darius Cooks in the car with Tommy, and he's impressed, and he's trying to get down on it. And he's very impressed that Tommy knows R&B and how to groove.
Cool and the game. We want to get out. What you gonna do? You want to get down.
Now, because of copyright, I got to interrupt it every once in a while. I can't just play it straight through. Somebody can be like, why are you interrupting it? Because this is work for me, and I can't have the video not get monetized.
Tell me, baby, how much you gonna do? Do you want to get down? What you gonna do? Do you want to get down?
So Darius Cooks is filming him right now, and all giddy and probably getting all moist.
You want to get what's it? Get down on it. Get down on it.
And then you're going to hear Darius Cooks' reaction.
Get down on it. Get down on it. Get down on it. To him, baby. Woo! Get down on it. Are you really?
Darius Cooks is gleeful. And that's all she could talk about. Oh, we share music. It's like somebody, you know, you first start dating somebody and you're like, well, what's your favorite kind of movie? Music. You heard this? Or what about this? Or you do that kind of competition. You ever did this is my favorite song. Oh, I got that beat. Here go my favorite song. Oh, what about this? Well, you like Sade? What's your favorite song? No, you got to hear this song from Sade. It's that. He doing that with Tommy. Caking on Tommy, a married man.
You really don't want to dance by staring on the wall. Get your back up off the wall. Tell me, what you gonna do?
Why do you even know this? Why do you know this?
Get your back up off the wall. You know, people say,
Why do you know this? Girl.
get down on it. That's what I listen to. If you really want it.
So Darius Cooks was very thoroughly entertained and moistened by that situation. We see that to this day. We know he caking on Tommy, a married man. Then Darius Cooks begins to tell, as he's romanticizing Bali, he's telling his D-haggers that there is zero crime in Bali. Zero crime.
The other thing I think is crazy is that there's zero crime. This man, Tommy, has had, I don't know, what's equivalent to like a couple $100 US sitting in his cup holder in his car for the last couple days. He gets out of his car. He does not lock the car. He does not roll the window up. What's up, Don? He doesn't do any of that. And in fact, as we drove and saw all the scooters I showed you guys, all the scooters, their keys are in the scooters. They don't take their keys out of the scooter. They literally park the scooter in front of the store, park the scooter somewhere. They leave all their keys in the scooter. You can literally walk up to the scooter, turn the ignition, and drive off. Nobody steals. Nobody steals. They don't lock their front doors. Some people.
Thank you, Angela.
Don't even have keys to get in their house. Literally, it's a very different way of living. It's a very, very different way of living. Like no one steals, no one does, like there's no crime. There's zero crime. Zero crime.
So the funny thing about that, and unfortunately, like I said, today I was pressed for time. I couldn't edit and pull everything I needed. But those of y'all who've been around, y'all can agree in the chat and let people who know who may not know. When Darius Cooks was saying there was zero crime, immediately when I came with content on it, I showed the crime statistics in Bali, and we had a good old laugh because they were nowhere near zero. Nowhere near zero. Here they go. So I went through that. We're not doing that today, but just to let you know, we did a whole segment. I think I did like two times or something. Now Darius Cooks, when he says about Bali's crime, well, last week I think I called it, he's like, yeah, and see, there's barely any crime here. Yeah, there's barely any crime. That's because he watches this content over here. Barely any crime now. Barely any. He's so delusional. Then the other thing that Darius Cooks tells us all about Bali, because he's so well-versed, he's so well-traveled, and he spent all of, at this point in his life, maybe 15 days in Bali. Literally, when you total up the first trip and this trip, 15 days or so in Bali, maybe 20. And he's an expert on Bali. So Darius Cooks then also tells his Flying Monkey D-Hags on his IG Lives that there are no permits or business licenses in Bali. You just get a construction company and build whatever the hell you want, wherever you want. No permitting, no zoning. If you want to pop up a fried chicken shop in the middle of a residential area, it's fine. If you want to start a brothel, let him tell it in the middle of the street, it's fine. There are no rules and no laws, what he likes to break. There are no rules and no laws in Bali if you let Darius Cooks tell it.
I want to make this very clear to you. There is no building permit. There is no license process. There is no zoning law. None of that exists in Bali. I want you to hear me carefully, okay? Zoning, permits, licensing, all of that does not exist. All you do is get a construction company. I'm telling you in US dollars. Why would I tell you in Bali dollars, girl? You don't know how to convert the numbers to Bali numbers. Why would I tell you that in rupees? You don't know what the hell a rupiah is, girl. Yes, it's US dollars. So all you do is get a construction company. That's it, right?
That was an error in my edit. So then Darius Cooks goes on to tell his followers, the D-Hags, that there's also no sweet potatoes in Bali. They ain't got nothing like that. They ain't got no sweet potatoes. They not red, they not green, they not gray. Because they like, well, what about the white ones? They ain't got no white ones. They ain't got no green ones. They ain't got no black ones. They ain't got no purple ones. Nothing. They ain't got it here.
They ain't got, sis, they don't have sweet potatoes over here. They don't have sweet potatoes over there. That's American stuff. They don't have that. What's up, Kendria? They don't have sweet potatoes. Eating like that, you're about to be a pencil. I know, it's so good.
Right, Sheik. He talks to them as if they're remedial. I mean, but they act like it because they buy everything he says. So, I mean, can you blame him? He's gotten away with so much for so many years, like over a decade. He heading towards 2 decades of this grifting, and they are none the wiser.
Good, though. I can't stop eating it. This is how I like to eat. I can eat this kind of salad every day, all day. If you said, what's your favorite food? It's something like this. I don't need, because the other stuff be so heavy in your stomach. By the time you eat a wing, you be way down. You eat this, because you could soar like an eagle, child, go out these stairs and float on, okay, wherever you got to go. Do they have purple Japanese sweet potato? Girl. They do not have sweet potatoes. I don't care what color, white, purple, orange, yellow, black, white, gray. They do not have sweet potatoes here. Okay? They don't have. They ain't got no sweet potatoes. Y'all got sweet potatoes here? I ain't see sweet potatoes at all.
Potato, we do, man.
But it's a white kind.
Yeah.
It's not yellow. Orange.
Yeah, we have the orange ones, the one that's sweet.
You have it?
We have.
Oh, we might be here. So
Darius Crooks, everything that Darius Crooks has said that they don't have in Bali, we have been able to prove that they do. And Tommy's like, yeah, we got them. She's just saying stuff. Then was that yesterday? I don't know. Life is a blur. Yesterday, he then says that Tommy don't drink. And then we showed the clip of Tommy drinking. We're gonna watch not that same video. Well, we're gonna watch that video, the extended version of that video I had the clip from. He says that Tommy don't drink. Then I immediately show from Tommy's very own Instagram that Tommy, in fact, does drink. And also is a mixologist. He was behind the bar and very skilled at what he was doing. You guys will see it. Those of you who missed yesterday's show, you'll see it. You will see it. I don't know. It's perplexing to me. Poll question we're closing out. Do you think that Tommy is a kingpin in Bali? 40% of you say yes. 60% of you say no. The jury's still out for me, y'all. Y'all know I did a deep dive, and I can't say that I have. I don't have a conclusion yet. Still, I'm still waiting for concrete evidence to sway me either way. Next poll question is: do you think that Tommy is going to scam Darius Cooks? Hold on, I'm gonna send. Oh no, what I can do is so going through. I've now officially gone to Tommy's. I'm not done though. I'm still in the research stages, but I'm sharing. Hold on, y'all, because I'm typing. So I've done some preliminary research and looking into who is Tommy, because we've been trying to figure that out. Who is Tommy really? Because we can't trust nothing that Darius Cooks say about who he is, because everything he said in general has not been true. So Tommy, from what I've gathered thus far, this is again preliminary research going on here. So take it with a grain of salt. It's true, but this is preliminary. But you can still draw whatever conclusions you want. The jury for me is still out. And unfortunately, we'll see. I ain't gonna give away. So Tommy has an Instagram. He also has a Facebook. When you look at his Facebook, he actually has been on Facebook since he started it in 2006. So in 2006, so this is good. It's like, oh, okay, this has been around a little while. You can tell that he started it as a kid. Now his age, I'm still off, because didn't Darius Cooks say he was like 38? I forgot his age. I got to go back because it was something we were watching where he actually said how old Tommy was supposed to be. I thought it was 38, but it could. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is, though. I can't remember. But anyway, y'all could probably try to do the math. Do that for me. Try to do the math. So the first post I just put up here, and it's just like he got a lot of pictures and stuff like that. He sporadically, he did, She's Chosen said he did say 38. So y'all do this math for me, because we're going to sit here. We got to estimate, though, because I don't have factual information. I did not see. I got to double check, but I don't recall seeing, you know how some people on Facebook put their birthday, and I think I would have noticed that. I don't recall seeing that. So this is Tommy's picture of himself in 2015. The exact date is November 23rd of 2015. He looks like a teenager then. That was 10 years ago. Maybe 20. Maybe it's 20. I don't know. Y'all go just keep track. Look younger. Looks young though. Then, so this is Tommy the son. So we get into Tommy and his family. So Tommy as a son. This is Tommy. I forgot to go back and get the date for this one. But this was somewhere in that same time frame, 2014, 2015 era, I think. So there's a caption from his father. Now, the caption was in, is it Indonesian? I don't know, y'all. Y'all know I'm ignorant to this fact. I don't know much about Bali in that way. Whatever their language is, his father typed out the post in that language. Well, under Tommy's post. And I translated it to English. So I was like, oh, I don't know what that's saying. And I don't know who that is. Chat GPT is your friend. And then it converted it for me. So his father said, and I'm not going to put his father up. I did see the father. Of course, I did some research. So I do know the father. I, saw the father, went to his father, got a Facebook page and everything. I got what I needed just in case they started locking up their pages though. So, but I'm not putting that stuff out. Like I don't believe in going into, deep into people's stuff. Tommy is now a public figure because he attached himself in this way, but I ain't going beyond him and his wife right now. No. So his father puts a post under Tommy's picture, and his nickname is, I think, is Tutok, I think. It's Totok. Well, so the family, when they respond to when they talk about him and call him Tutok, I think, they spell it Toto, but when Tommy spelled it, he spelled it Totok, and he called himself Mr. Tituk or Titok. So I don't know. Y'all help me out with that. So his father writes in the cap underneath it, my super smart, sturdy, top and influential child. Wow. Filled with intellectual blessings and reliable management. IQ measured above the average standard. I pray for the blessings of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the blessings of Israel, and the blessings of the nations to be a part of your possessions, blessings from all directions, flowing into your coffers nonstop forever. Hallelujah. Amen. 3 times. Hallelujah. Yeah. That's from his father. So I was like, and the last part when he talked about the blessings of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, I was like, ooh, he preaching. He put that all in caps. And that's from his father. So I was like, okay, wait. that was the first post I was able to. Everybody else was saying like little one sentence things and whatnot. First thing that seemed like something of substance, and I translate, I'm like, oh wow, this is what his father thinks of him. Very much so, unlike Darius Cooks. Mama and daddy didn't deal with him. I was like, okay, this ain't going in the direction I thought it might go in immediately. Then there was another post. I made it. Okay, good. And I think it was under that same post. I jumped. I'm missing something here. I think I am. Okay, this thing wouldn't take all my photos of the whole thing, y'all. Russian. Then there was another post from a lady. She seemed older. Now I don't know her relation, but it seemed like it could be an aunt or an older cousin. It was a female. And she says, little T2 is now the coolest. Oh, the one with the gate. My God always lead a company and grant you wisdom in all things. Amen. Success to you, dear Tutu. God bless you. Now, as I said, Tommy has been on Facebook since 2006. However, Tommy just has like photos and stuff and a couple videos here and there, like of him doing different things. But there's not like a whole lot of engagement. There's not like, these were the only ones, the only posts that I was seeing of substance. Tommy also has a little brother. The brother, again, I'm not putting those pictures out, but the brother appears to be, seems like he's in his young 20s now. But he seemed like he was a kid, maybe when Tommy left home, like he was still in grammar school, elementary school, whatever they call it. So it seems like he's much younger than Tommy. He posted under one of Tommy's pictures. Oh, it was a picture of Tommy and his dad. And the brother said, that's my pap and my brother. And then Tommy responded, you're my brother too. I love you, or something or other. So that was sweet. That was cute. So it seems like, unlike Darius Cooks, that Tommy has a very close, loving relationship with his immediate family. Not saying that criminals can't, but is it made me sad in a way, only because I'm like, wow, it looked like Tommy is actually a sweet guy. It looked like Tommy is actually a sweet guy. Oh, Lord Jesus, not another victim. No, Lord, please, no. Please, no, Lord. So then we have, oh, I'm blocking my face. Then we have Tito and the love of his life. Tito not Tito, I'll call him Tito. Tommy and the love of his life. This is his girlfriend back in the day, who is now his wife. From what I can tell, it looks like they have been together. It looks like their anniversary is June 15th of 2013. He did say that he and his wife have been together for 10 years. So that's one part of his story that's adding up. At least one. Well, at least one, because when he said he don't drink, that's a lie. But it looked like he has been with his wife that long. And, oh, I could have been letting that play. He has been with his wife that long. And they started out as high school sweethearts. So throughout his Facebook, you see from very early on all the way through these sort of things. There's photos of them. This was actually like a little video slideshow he had on his page. And yeah, so it shows stability. Another thing that Darius Cooks don't have. So I'm like, oh my God, I think that's his wife. Hey, you there talking about something. Is that his wife or sister? That is definitely his wife. That was his girlfriend. Again, since high school, clearly. So yeah, you see them in, all kind of in situations. What I gathered from what I've seen, Tommy has definitely always had an affinity for hip hop culture, Black music. So what Darius Cooks is so easily impressed by is basically something that Tommy has taught himself over the years through his interest in it. If I had a word to use, and I know some of y'all gonna be offended, I'm on YouTube. I ain't on Patreon and stuff where I could just be me. But it reminded me of a wigger. Just remind me of a wigger. When you look at some of the ways he's dressed, like you'll see moments like where he's kind of fitting the culture, so to speak, their culture, and then you'll see. But for the most part, it's giving very wigger vibes. Not that. That's the Gordon Gartrell. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Gordon Gartrell from the Cosby Show. So y'all see, they've been together a long time. Like they are truly meant to be. So it looked like Darius Cooks ain't gonna be able to break up this relationship. He's done a hell of a job with every other couple he's come across and every other best friend group he's come across. But this one, I don't think he's gonna be able to touch this kind of love. That's the end of it. Oh, that's so sweet. I was like, oh, Tommy, give me something that make me feel like you're a thug, please. I ain't see nothing. Not that I want Tommy to be a bad guy just because I want him to be like, I want some drama. I want him to be strong enough not to let this stunt queen scam her. That's all. I'm looking for something. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. He look like he a good, loving Christian guy who happened to like Black culture. Oh, Lord, no. Darius Cooks knows how to pick them, though, y'all. He knows how to pick them. And when he runs into another fellow scammer, aka allegedly Chantel, cut him off at the knees real quick, and he moves on. They don't get very far with him. It's the innocent ones. So then we have Tommy, the athlete. So Tommy's obviously athletic, looked like he was hooping. He actually, there's a video clip. He's not actually playing, but it's them at they're in a gymnasium somewhere. Look like people are playing ball. Him and his, I don't know, it was a bunch of people and it seemed like family and stuff. And then he was hugging. It almost looked like he was proposing to her, but I don't know for sure because it was very odd. And I'm like, I don't know how they propose, so out of my ignorance. I don't know what was really happening there. So you have Tommy the athlete. Then you have Tommy the dancer. So this is what makes me say that he breakdancing. Now, we ain't seen him bust a move yet. Well, we saw him doing the get down on it, but that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. So he's also maybe a dancer. Then we have Tommy. Oh, let me close out this poll because it's time for another one. Do you think that Tommy is going to scam Darius Cooks? 89% of y'all say yes. Lord knows I'm praying. I might have to start fasting and praying. 11% of y'all are like me right now. I'm teetering on, oh, Lord Jesus. I know it's going to fall apart. That I do know. But I just hope that Tommy don't get the short end of the stick and to get all his dreams crushed. I don't know. Next poll question is, do you think that Tommy... Have I ever done this poll question? Whatever, I'll put it out here. This is leftover from my old notes. Do you think that Tommy is likely a better cook than Darius Cooks? You know, Tommy is supposed to be cooking for Darius this weekend. It'll be our Saturday night, I think. Yeah, our Saturday night, Tommy is supposed to be cooking for Darius Cooks. Indonesian food. So we'll see how that goes. I got a feeling that Darius Cooks is going to be way more judgmental and not as celebratory as Tommy was, because that's his nature. I would just be so surprised if Darius Cooks is nice that whole time without like some slick remark or something, or like, ooh, you doing it like that? Oh, see, I'm gonna have to help you incorporate this with that. That's just her nature. Because she got to always be the smartest and the best person in the room. She's not a good person. Ooh, did that one not? Okay, so that's what didn't come in. A couple other things didn't come in. Will it not? And I deleted a bunch of stuff. You gonna let it come in now? You still? Oh, here we go. Okay, good. Give me 1 second. Not that this is all so important, this image, but y'all know I like the visuals. Ooh, is it in here though? It'll be down here probably. Hope I ain't doing all this for nothing. Ooh, this didn't come in either. We need this. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I should have did a bunch of them. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, a lot of stuff didn't come in. This didn't come in. That didn't come in. That didn't come in. I don't know about that. Let me bring those in. It was telling me it ran out of space to hold the photos. Did I not bring that in? I thought I did. Okay, maybe I did. Okay, I guess I didn't pull it in. That's very odd. Oh, went to a wrong place. Okay, anyway. So Tommy works at a place called CG Recycling. Now, what I found suspect with this piece of it, and we've heard Darius Cooks say that Tommy does the recycling. He has two jobs. One is the glass making. The other is the Balinesian cooking classes, or whatever they call it, Bali cooking classes. And so what Tommy does there is he collects. He has people bring him glasses and bottles and all of that stuff from all over. Almost like y'all remember back in the, for all of y'all who in my generation or older, remember back in the day, you could turn in your bottle pops. Like some of y'all don't know this. Some of y'all think the pops, I ain't got nothing right here. Some of y'all think that the pops always came in the, or soda pop, as some of y'all call it a soda, always came in plastic bottles. No, we had glass. You can break it over somebody's head, like your Pepsi. And you had like a beer bottle, had to pop the cap off of it, and you could return it for like 5 cents to the local stores and stuff. I remember because I used to do it. That'd be my little play money, because I could return like 10 bottles or something, then buy some candy and lemon cookies and stuff. Oh, them was the days. Penny candy and all that. Ooh, Jesus, don't take me back. As Courtney Witherspoon say, it's pop, right? So anyway, Tommy now does that version of that, but he collects wine bottles and all kind of stuff like that. And then They recycle them, and then he actually makes glassware. So let me pull that in. Nope, gotta go back over here. That's what happens when everything ain't preloaded. Here we go. See, it's hard. It's not even worth showing this. So this is Tommy showing on his social media that he's collecting bottles. He ended up also doing a post asking that if anyone had bottles or anything, they could feel free to bring them to him. I was like, I thought I had translated this. He says, hey guys, and this was in June 27th of 2021. Hey guys, just wanted to share, if you have old wine, beer bottles that you do not use anymore, you can give them to me and I'll bring them back to life. Upcycle your bottle now, starting at $15K only. I think that means they get some kind of recycling fee for it. And then he get, or if you want to get rid of them bottles, just donate them to me. He puts his WhatsApp phone number. Definitely I want to put that out there because some of y'all been harassed him. Don't harass Tommy. He ain't did nothing yet. And even when he do, all we gonna do is send him congratulations. we might cash app him some money. So anyway, what I found interesting is that, and again, I just didn't have time to pull all this together today. I found it interesting that Darius Cooks said that Tommy owns his own glass company, recycling, blah, blah, blah. He said that on Sundays when they were cooking that live. Now, some of y'all maybe remember. I remember him saying, I was like, oh, he already is an entrepreneur. And then I started thinking, well, why is he kind of needing so much money? Like, it's almost like, well, has he that? But he can't start a cooking school. Like, it was just not matching. But, I take some of his stuff with a grain of salt and just keep it moving. Don't want to strain your brain over all these lies. But then when you go to Tommy's Facebook page, I don't think I brought that in. But when you go to his Facebook page, it states that Tommy is like a manager at the place, not the owner. So I'm like, now I got to go back to the cooking video, and see if Darius Cooks did say what I think I remember him saying, which was that he owned the place. Because, Darius Cooks will exaggerate. Remember, he said that his ex, Jerome, was a anesthesiologist. And he actually was a person who worked at the Walgreens eyewear place. And not an optometrist. He was customer service for glasses. Eyeglass tech. So Darius Cooks will lie and exaggerate somebody's. Now, all the rest of us, he will belittle and minimize what we have accomplished and what we do in life. Remember the clip from earlier that we play where he say they miserable, they fat, they ain't got no lives, they got dead end jobs, blah blah blah. That's what he says about us. But when it comes to somebody like Tommy, who he wants to use right now, he's gonna say, yeah, he owns a recycling place, knowing good and well that man don't own that place. Or he gonna say about his boyfriend who works at Walmart in the eyewear department. Yeah, he an anesthesiologist. He makes a lot of money. Look at his Cadillac in the back of me. Meanwhile, the Cadillac is owned by the ex-fiance in the ex-fiance name. But that's what Crooks does. So, I had also, so just to show you, did I pull that in too? Let me see. Finished product of what he does. I actually got two of them. Of what Tommy does with the glasses that he makes. So he does actually make, you don't need no sound for it though, but he does actually make the glassware. He blows the glass and burns it and puts it in the oven and all kind of stuff. That man had on sandals dealing with glass, with like burning glass. I got that clip. All these clips are so short, so usually this is when I create like an edited video. See if it's here. Is it here? Here's another. Oh, let me show y'all this one. Here's another set he created. Where go? Oh, here it is. And there's no sound to it. I'm also looking for, maybe I don't have it here. I know where it's at. Let me see if I can pull up where he's actually doing the glass blowing. No, that's not the right place, is it? Yeah, here it is. Talk amongst yourselves. Where we got it? I'm looking too hard, so I'm overlooking it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this is Tommy. On the floor, like. Of course, we ain't doing that music. That's Tommy actually making the glassware. Now, the crazy part is he ain't got not a Nan glove. Oh, he ain't got no gloves on right there either. He ain't got no not Nan glove on, and he got on sandals. I'm like, boy, that stuff a drip over your toes. I'm like an old lady. Boy, if you don't put some gloves on and put some full boots on, cover them toes, that hot dripping lava. So he's talented. Tommy is. That's the other piece that I learned about Tommy, since the weekend of just kind of doing this perusing for y'all, is that Tommy is extremely talented. Tommy, hold on, I gotta remove some of these. Tommy is obviously he's I ain't gonna say obviously athletic, but the stuff I know for a fact is that he does the glass. He can sing. He actually also he's a musician. I'm gonna show y'all that stuff too. Let's do that now. I'm doing stuff a little out of order, but show y'all Tommy playing some of his instruments. Here he is. Yeah, this clip I was talking about yesterday, I think.
Straight on to what to practice. Play the music. I'm not gonna play the guitar. All right, this is me fooling around. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me.
And he actually, even this honestly, I don't know if this is technically copyright music because I don't recognize it, but he plays the guitar, he plays the drums. I've heard him play multiple songs. It's not like Darius Cooks. It's not a hack version of all of that. I'm not sure if he plays the piano as well. Maybe you can teach Darius Cooks a few things.
Actually arguing about the
here it is. Yeah, I didn't remember if it was in this video or not, but they're playing the drums. And like I said, I didn't know if this was a gospel song. I don't know if this is choir rehearsal. Like I couldn't judge it. I don't know. Culturally, I'm just ignorant. It kind of sounds like it could be Christian music though, but I don't know. So Tommy again is very talented. He's like a chameleon. Like he just can, musicians, athletics, he's into recycling, he's a glass maker. Ain't no telling what else he got up his sleeve. Right, thank you, Nana. He's a very, Tommy is a Renaissance man for real. Yes. And he can finesse a grifter. He can finesse a scammer from a whole nother country. Oh, here's him playing another.
Played anyways after it's done. So this is just basically after the whole celebration.
That sounds a little crazy. So Again, this is all I've been able to find on him, y'all. Even with the Facebook stuff, I was like, okay, because I had to put on my detective hat. I had to put on my blogger hat, which is I look at things with different eyes when I'm in my blog. Got my blogger hat on, and I'm like, okay, wait, calm down. Yes, everything look clean. Everything looks normal. Is there any major gaps where you can say, well, maybe he went to prison? Because I was like, let's find what could be the problem. That dude ain't got no major gaps. And you could see, even from the beginning, his posting was always inconsistent on Facebook. So I can't even say like, oh, he posted constantly then and then he fell off. No, it's not. I couldn't find nothing. Now, I ain't gonna say it. I got one little thing here. I got two things. And one, unfortunately, I couldn't edit. So his little brother also made a comment on one of Tommy's pictures, which I found was very interesting, but it could just be nothing. But some of y'all might want to run with this. So this is a picture of Tommy. This is when he was younger. His little brother comments and says, Tutu has Illuminati sign. And I was like, what? Where? What's happening in this picture? So y'all good. Y'all be catching stuff I don't catch. So I don't know if y'all understand what might be happening in this or something. I was like, well, maybe that's all I hope. That Tommy is in fact a part of the Illuminati, and that's what's gonna happen. The Illuminati gonna get crooks. I don't know, but his brother showed commented that under this picture. And that was in 2014. So that means that this could have been him being put in. They like, you're a Renaissance man. We are a Renaissance young man. We already see it in you. We're going to teach you how to play music. We're going to teach you how to blow glass. We're going to teach you this, that, so you can be a chameleon and fit in any environment. We're going to teach you how to play golf so you can be with billionaires, like all of it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That was just there. I don't want to forget that one. So then I'm gonna jump to one thing I can say. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in now. One thing that made me a little hopeful is that if Darius Cooks does cross Tommy, there's a chance that Tommy, even being the little man that he is, can handle himself when it comes to Crooks. Oh Lord, I gotta come out of this. And when I come out of this, am I gonna lose that? I think I still got it over here. Hold on, y'all. Was that? Oh, that was different. Okay. Okay, good. It's over here too. Now, this sideways, I didn't have time to edit it. But this is Tommy showing his skills when it comes to his fighting skills. But it's his wife first. And I hate this turn this out. I was going to fix this. I just didn't have time. That was Tommy, his first time punching the punching bag. Tommy thought that score was a little too low for him. And he like, well, let me square up. Let me do this the right way. So this is Tommy squaring up. And he's punching his punching bag. He's punching Crooks. He ends up getting nearly the highest score. Well, I think that is the highest score you can get, which is 999. Highest score with the strength of his punch that you could get. So that made me smile a little bit because I was like, if nothing else, he gonna get him that way because Darius is fun, okay, ass bitch. So then I'm gonna show you the video from yesterday. I'm gonna show you the full version of the video from yesterday of Tommy out. So that's all I got for y'all. The only thing we've seen thus far, and y'all let me know. I know I'll see it in the comments under the videos for those of you who watch the replay and all of that. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Those of y'all who are here right now in this moment, let me know y'all thoughts. But I ain't got nothing for y'all. I just feel, unless he's just that good, because sometimes people good, they keep their stuff clean. The video. I'm like, why am I over there? Here's the video. What a video. Here it is. So this is like 8 minutes. So this is the long version of the video we watched of Darius Cooks saying that Tommy don't drink, and then I showed y'all him being a mixologist.
Tom already show 1737. It's time to watch Liverpool. Hey man, I heard Snoop Dogg quit smoking because of the ad. That's what he said. I heard MGK dropped another diss on the GOAT, on M, the white GOAT. That's what he said.
M just gives M back, bro.
We don't need another shady diss, hey? The first one is shady enough. Beard's weird. Nasa bucket. Hatata-patata-ha. Hatata-patata-ha.
I got to mute for a second. It was too much of that Tupac playing.
Versus Manchester City. If you guys looking for a sport bar, this is a place, a beautiful place for it. Look at all these the proper pints. Get them cocktails, man. This cocktail, I asked the bartender, what is it called? He actually said Telak Bawang, man. That's what a cocktail name is, Telak Bawang. If y'all don't know what Telak Bawang is, feel free to Google it up or ask some bottle of these people. They got smacked. This hella funny right here because my friend, my old friend, he actually at my bed. Don't even realize that I'm in front of him. I got myself a barn cheeseburger, recommended with bacon, extra blue cheese. He got himself a chicken burger. He said it tastes so good. I asked the bartender what he normally drinks, and here's the answer. Y'all can see my face, man. My face tells it all. I just taste the wedges, and the burger comes in. It just exploded with flavors, because look, I'm not barely fit in that burger. God damn. That is so good. I don't even believe like it's that decent. It's actually so good. It's really good. You can taste the crunchiness of the bacon. The blue cheese makes it even better, man. Look at that juicy burger. So good. I would recommend anybody, if you're a burger lover, order the barn cheeseburger. That's probably my favorite. And a sip of cocktail, which is you don't even taste it. I'm dropping a lot, man. I don't even. It's in these bad. I'm not dropping that much. Yo, in my opinion, the cocktail tastes good, but let's see what it says. Over here, we just talking about the composition of the drink and the name. Let's see what my friend think about a drink and the food, man. Y'all about to witness disaster because I actually asked the permission of the bartender. I'm actually learning how to make a proper latte art. And here it is, my terrible looking art over here. And I need to learn a lot more. I actually need to learn a lot more.
It looks really nice, actually. Look at that.
Nah, it looks shitty. Let's... Glass never empty, baby. If it's empty, I order another one. So he's making it right now. I ordered a whiskey sour. The whiskey I want is actually a double black. Johnny Walker, baby, is proper, right? He's actually finished now. I think he's gonna deliver the drink. Here we go. Lemon zest from the top. Perfect. That's how you need to make the whiskey sour. Drinks up. Down, hey. Udah belum? Gila. Mantap anjing. Finally, goal from Liverpool. Olive is so funny, dude. Not gonna lie. Shout out to all the bartenders. Making us laugh at our ass all night. The second floor have the secret room. Here it is. It's so crazy. It's cool. It's called Desire Room, man. So good. Down here, it's like private stuff, you know, private meetings and all that. Cool ass. Also, I would recommend anybody to play pool up with this place, man, because the pool table's proper. Where is it? Y'all about to witness everything wrong about this life, man. Look at this guy right.
Tommy is a socialite. He is a Bali socialite. That's why Darius Cooks always something. He the male Bali. He know everybody. Look at how he gets down. He's a chameleon. He's a finesser.
Right here.
I lost the girlfriend. I'm a broken man. Dibohongin aku maunya nggak? Kata ulangnya aku pemain ulangnya dan banyak maunya. Oh. Yeah, you too. I'll show you this room as well. Kedong dong. Kita gas dong. Dua kedong dong, dua mentimun. Enak dong timun.
It was a fun night because I also made espresso martini. I love this drink. You know, Sky Vodka, 60 ml of that. And we got coffee liquor. We got sugar syrup, 10 ml. We got also coffee. Hey, 20 ml is enough for the coffee. Hey. And all that. Shake it, baby. You know, chill the glass. Don't forget to chill the glass. And also put the ice. Let's a lot of water.
Muting a little bit because of that music playing in the background. Because I don't want YouTube tripping on us.
Clean shake it. Clean shake it, clean shake it, clean shake it. Yeah, right. Should go harder. If you gotta shake a drink, make sure your whole body moves. Make sure you drop the ice because the glass is already cool. And double strain. Don't forget to double strain. Leave a window and garnish. Voila. Con la mosca.
Music. Oh, I'm sorry. I paused too long on y'all. Hold on. Somebody sent me real receipts. It threw me off. I forgot I was on here. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Hold on. Record scratch. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me do this math real quick. We just had, yes. Hold on, talk amongst yourself. Okay, so somebody just sent me, and you, thank you. I don't want to say your name because sometimes for people's privacy and stuff. But thank you so much. I'm gonna respond in the DM. Somebody just sent me a DM saying this was Tommy's information. Why they send me the passport that they found? And it's a temporary visa for Japan. It's definitely Tommy. Place of issuance is Surabaya, I think. Is that in Indonesia? I gotta see. This is all new, so I'll look it up. Got Tommy's full name. Tommy was born February 22nd of 1998. Tommy is 26 years old. He is not 38. That's all I'm saying. Y'all good. That's why I didn't want to put everybody. I didn't want to put all the family out because I was like, these people gonna start looking up these people. Okay, and then somebody else messaged me, but I don't see them in. Somebody saying that I get their message, but I think a person who is saying, hold on, let me read some of the questions. But some of y'all are saying that y'all sending me stuff, and which is totally fine. But I don't want to be putting y'all on Front Street, so to speak, in the sense of in the it's a special place that we live in on the internet. So I don't want to put y'all in a position to be doxxed or anything. Socksnob Films is saying, just made it in, like the video, put my offering in the Cash App offering plate. Thank you so much, Cash App, not Cash App, Socksnob Films friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I thank you because you always remind me to look, because like I said, I be multitasking around here, and today's show been all a little bit of a challenge to get rolling. Okay, I was trying to get back to the start questions. Hold on, let me. Leola is saying, I found this. Okay, not all Balinesians are liars, but a large portion, if not a vast majority, are when it comes to business. Business means what they do for a living, and the Balinese, Indonesia. So basically, business is business and personal is personal. Darius, wouldn't that be poetic justice if that's what happens to him? Because, and some of this, y'all, I don't want to start going too in depth because it's almost like you don't want to show people your hand either. So there's a lot of stuff that I know and still have that I have never mentioned in public because you never show your hand. But it would be poetic justice for that to happen to Crooks, because that is the same thing he was saying to us as he was scamming us way back in the day. And I know he said it I'm sure he said it. I think I feel like I talked to somebody and they was telling me the same thing. I was like, he said that to us, that business is business, personal is personal. Like, it's not business. It's not personal. It's business. I think it was how he was saying it. It's not personal. It's business. It's like, okay, so you get to treat me like ish because it's business. Oh, that would be poetic justice. Sean Holiday is saying, Vell, what happened to the lady that was with him in Bali, Valencia? Valencia is still around. Valencia is his friend, not his wife, not his woman. So she don't go everywhere he go, but she travels with him quite a bit because she is a realtor and she has some flexibility. So she went to the first Bali trip with him, but she's not there. Supposedly he's there by himself. You never know with him because, there's a lot of tricks and stunts you can pull when you got a phone and you just show what you want to show. But supposedly, she's around. She's still a friend of his. She's still being his chats. She's an enabler for sure. That I can guarantee. She's an enabler. So she's still in his chats and all of that for sure. She's around. Ladia is saying, check this out. Petty crimes and fraud are significant issues in Bali, but basic precautions can keep you out of harm's way. Violent crime is not common in Bali. Yeah, so Ladia is basically saying what I said in the very beginning. And thank you, Kaza Faye is saying, please like the video, guys. Like I've been somebody trying to get through our stuff. We got 480 in viewing right here between Facebook and YouTube, and only 295 likes. So please like this video. It is free to you, but is invaluable to me and the growth of these platforms. Greatly appreciated in advance. But yes, so even when we read the crime statistics, when Darius Cooks was saying there ain't no crime, zero crimes in Bali, we read the crime statistics. It said that the scamming was the highest of all of them. It was like 70-some%, if I'm not mistaken, like 78%. It was like near 80%, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, again, I don't know. Oh, and even when I guess I'll pull that up and like work on that for next week, maybe, about what people say about Bali and those things. The video that I saw when I did like a little surface level research, when she was saying it was zero crime, I was like, I ain't never been to Bali, but that don't sound right. Let me look up some stuff. And sure enough, a bunch of stuff talking about the scamming piece. So we'll dig into that. I don't know why I can't quite see this name. Is it Addison Councils, maybe? I think that's what's going on there. But it's saying, not sure if anyone else mentioned this. A few mornings ago, Darius mentioned that he has a contract split with Tommy, 90% Darius and 10% Tommy. That is criminal. Yes, we talked about that over here a multitude of times, friend. A multitude of times we've talked about that. Yes, but that's how Darius Cooks roll. He is criminal. He is a criminal. So he's just, and they like, yeah, that makes sense, master. Ooh, you getting him? Ooh, and yeah, because he only gonna be your only point of contact over there. Make sure everything go well to get your house and your restaurant built. And he got all the connections, and then he gonna pull in the staff, and then he gonna help with the vendors and help with the menu, and he walking you through every piece of the business. And honestly, if he wasn't a part of it, you wouldn't even be able to pull this off. But giving him only 10% make total sense. They loving it. I'm like, don't that tell you what kind of monster she is? Don't that give it away? Not to them. Not to them. So Corey Petrie says he gonna act like he like Tommy Food, but when they fall out, he gonna call Tommy Food trash. And just like he did Carmen. Yeah. You're right. So true. But I don't know. He now you gotta pay attention to Darius Cooks though. Even keep in mind, even when he was doing the Three Kings Q&A, he was throwing in slick diss with both Corey and Jeremy. He was like, yeah, although I can bake and I can make drinks, you know, it's kind of helpful just to have people around. Now I can do it by myself, but it's kind of cool to have, you know, people that you can work with and blah, blah, blah. It's like, who says that? Like, yeah, I can do what both of them doing, but, you know, I just brought them along. I'm just as good as what, if not better than them, but I just, you know, got them tagging along. You got to watch Darius Cooks. So he's going to say something. He's going to say something. It's a matter of what he said, but he does those slick discs. You gotta be listening with your third ear, wherever your third ear at. Right here, I guess. Listen with your third ear with Darius Cooks. He gonna say some slick-ish along the way. Darius Cooks has this thing, and I've told y'all this before. You know, everybody don't see everything, and I get that. I've told y'all when Darius Cooks would be dating, you know, again, because we weren't always together. we were friends for a decade, which means I saw him in many relationships, and I wasn't jealous of the people or trying to fight the people or whatever. I saw him in many relationships through that time, and it always worked out. He did the same thing to me in the beginning when we dated. Love bombs the hell out of you. He is, in fact, well, appears to be fascinated with you. Nothing you do is wrong. You are so perfect. He bragging to everybody. He know about you and everything. And within it ranges within a couple weeks to about a month and a half, he switches on you. And then all of a sudden, but that's what abusers and narcissists and stuff do when they love bomb you. They love bomb you, make you pull you in, reel you in, make you fall in love or whatever. Then they turn on you and then they start saying, you stupid bitch, basically. So, right, DC is giving an arc. He is. I'm telling y'all, he's a sociopath, really. I know a lot of y'all lean away from that, but he is sure. Southern Belle, now I know Southern Belle, friend. I've seen you a multitude of times in our chat, and you asking how long did y'all date? I am not answering that question when I got 30 videos out there where I've referred to that. That means you're not supporting the content, friend, and I'm feeling the ways because I know you've been around a long time. But if somebody want to answer Southern Belle's question in the chat, you can. I'm not doing it because Southern Belle need to watch the content. We did a whole, just what was that? The Lunch Machine video, what was that, last month maybe? 3-part series, I went in depth. Before that, the first episode of Surviving Darius Cooks talks about that. And Southern Belle, who been around all my life, you've been around Southern Belle, all my YouTube life. You've been around just about. Okay. I'm just trolling because it's Aries season. Yes, do your research, Southern Belle. We've talked about it a multitude of times. Thank you, friend. Say Vell, Donna Hammond say, Vell, get off her. He asked me how long. Foundational question of this whole thing. But yeah, Darius Cooks, he got a whole pattern of people he would date and then love bomb, and then within they never make it more than 2 months. I don't even think it'd be that long before it's over. Jerome was his most recent ex. Now it's been about a year ago almost. Time fly. Alice saying she forgot Vell. Don't forget. And if you forget, remember you got the information from somewhere. Go find it. So even with Jerome, for those of you who have followed him, watched those live streams and all of that, you know with Jerome, Jerome was the best thing since sliced bread. Even when they doxed Jerome and put his job out there and where he lived and that the car wasn't his and all of that, calling him Walmart Jerome, all that, Wally, calling him Wally Mart or whatever they call him. Darius Cooks like, I'm gonna have to break up with him because they teasing him and I want to protect him because I love him, and doing all that, doing a whole PSA. Not even 30 days later, he dumped Jerome and said, Jerome, it just wasn't working out. He don't see himself long-term with Jerome. Yet before that, when they was in the honeymoon stage, when he was love bombing Jerome, he talking about getting a farm in Florida and all of that. Now she in Bali by herself, excited that she gonna have a pool in her living room. That girl crazy. I'm telling y'all. Maddie's mama says that LinkedIn says that Tommy is the founder of the recycling company with his wife. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, maybe that's where the confusion can come from, because he's the manager and blah, blah, blah. So maybe he's the proprietor / owner and manager, but he don't have that on his Facebook side. Okay. And Sandy, I'm not sure if you're using the same name. Yeah, sometimes people have different names on different platforms, because I don't see anything from you unless you use a different name on Instagram, or unless you're the person who just sent me that epic piece of information. And if you are, thank you. That was good. A lot of times people are like, Vell, look, here go this. And I'm like, friend, this on Twitter. I be on Twitter every time I'm researching for the shows. Vell, I got something for you. And they screenshot of like, this from the Exposed group. I'm on the Exposed group too. I see all this stuff. If you send me something that ain't on none of those, that's when it's like, oh, wow, okay. Okay, lastly, as we wrap up our last segment, oh, good, this is going to be a good show. We're going to get out of here. Oh, shoot, no, not quite. I was going to say, we're going to get out of here before the 2-hour mark, not quite. Darius Cooks did a tour of his, the Bali Airbnb that he's currently staying at. He's staying his villa. It is I think he said a 10,000 square foot villa that he's in allegedly by himself. Oh, let me pull it in. I recorded it, but I did not watch it, so we can watch it together. I mean, I kind of turned at time because I was sitting here trying to get stuff together for y'all, but I would turn every once in a while, look back at the computer and see. Wow. This it? Nope, that's not it. This it? Nope. 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 Here it is. Ooh, this ain't got no. Why does the sound do that? That's crazy. What's happening? That happened with the last thing we did. If this doesn't work, we'll still be able to do it. I'll just have to screen share and it makes the volume not be as great. Yeah. That's why I be putting this stuff through my editing software. Okay, well, we'll do a screen share. Let me pull it up over here first. Because I know some of y'all are interested because I was getting a ton of messages about it when he first put it out. Is this it? I think this is it. That's it. I hear him in the background now talking about some educating them on Bali once again. He's just this is so ridiculous. He loves to feel like he's the smartest person in the room. Okay, so that's looking like, here we go. Get it right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna screen share it. We can take that out. Take that out. We're gonna screen share this window. Is the volume gonna be good? Let me make sure I'm on the right audio source. And if y'all need me to turn it up, I'm gonna try to turn it up as much as I can. I can only do so much when it's screen sharing, though. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong thing. Okay, I'm gonna start it. This is Darius Cooks. He posted this like a day ago or something. This is his tour of where he's currently staying in Bali. And I think he said he's spending $12,000 for the month to be there.
All right, what it do, people? Official tour of the villa in Bali. I know you've been waiting. I've been, I don't know, playing around, I guess. But let me show you what a typical street in Bali looks like, first of all. All right, it's very, very interesting. Hold on, the camera's foggy, sorry. It's cold inside, hot outside, all right. So this is actually a typical street in Indonesia, right? It looks like nothing. But behind all of the architecture and the gates and all that stuff, you have these beautiful villas. So here is your garage, I guess, your parking, if you will, that you would have. There's also a separate entrance if you kick.
I forgot for copyright. Y'all know I got to stop here or there as well. Let me put my little copyright banner going across the bottom. So I got to give commentary. If y'all want to watch it straight through, uninterrupted, go to her page. Get her to click and view.
For the help. So if you have like maid service or whatever that comes in, they would go through this way to get inside the house, right? Which I think is so very interesting. Whereas
I don't know if it's the camera or what, but it's making everything look so narrow. Like the street, the walkways.
Main entrance is,
but it is nice. I ain't hating. It's a beautiful, beautiful villa.
Right here. Okay.
She ain't the only one who could ever get in there and stay there like she think. But it is really nice.
So all these gates close and lock, even though it's super safe. Love this beautiful fountain in the beginning. I don't know, it's not gigantic, but whatever. All right, and then this is the front door to the actual villa.
Thank you. Just because I got to keep interrupting, I'll be maybe reading some comments here or there because I ain't got much commentary on this. Besides how filthy it is, pay attention to that. I did catch that because I had people sending me messages about, oh my God, he showed it and it was filthy. You right, he's nasty, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Southern Belle says Vell looks younger than him. I guess all that line will age you. Yes. For those of you who don't know, I think I'm 6 years older than. Am I 6 or 7 years old? I think I'm 6 years older than Darius Cooks. 6 or 7. No, I'm 6 years older because he'll be a year older this year. I'm 6 years older than Darius Cooks. My birthday is April 17th. I will be I was about to say, what age am I be? I'll be 48 in another week or whatever it's gonna be. Yeah, another week, I guess. I'll be 48 years old. And I don't lick it. But that's because I live in the light. I try to help people. I don't try to destroy people. That's why.
So, and I'll just take you around pretty much the entire villa. All right. So here is your powder room. All right. This is your powder situation. You have a sink that's outside, and then the toilet is on the inside. Okay. This is how they do it here. All right. But this is for, guests or, people you're entertaining or whatever the case may be. All right. All right. Beautiful. Lovely. All right. Let's keep going. We have main living area. Lots to look at over here. All right. So this is the kitchen. I've been sort of wearing this kitchen out. So forgive all of the crap that you see.
I keep forgetting where my I'm so used to controlling my stuff from over on this screen. I'm forgetting I'm screen share, so it's gotta be over here. Look at that. Why would he even get on camera? And he said he was on his day off. So that's not even like I'm in the middle of cooking or I cooked a few minutes ago or an hour ago. That's how but what he's showing you is his true essence of filth. That's his true essence of filth. But again, he's at the point in his life where he has no shame. Ain't no way that I would show this on camera. Or ain't no way I would have that going on, for one. Clean up as you go. That's everything. That look like that's everything from Sunday's dinner and Monday.
On the countertop, I have been working every single day.
He said, I've been working every single day, but you're not working that day. So why that counter so filthy? And is that what you're working, the conditions you're working in? Trey Kisher said, how many phones does he need? He streams on his, hold on, let me start this so I don't forget my spot when I'm jumping. He streams on his multiple platforms. Jesus, I can't catch up with the comments. Okay. He streams on multiple platforms. So he's on Facebook, YouTube, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. That's 4 platforms. And he has to have a separate phone to stream on each one. Because he doesn't use like a computer. Like I'm able to stream. I got 3. I'm streaming on 3 platforms right here from my computer, but he doesn't use a computer. He uses his phones. So if I did that, I would have to have multiple phones as well. And eventually I'm going to start streaming on TikTok. I just haven't done it. Also, they would have like the behind the scenes. I wouldn't be able to put them on commercials and stuff. So who want to deal with that?
Except for today.
Oh, thank you for that reminder. Tracy says, Tracy Franklin says, plus he has actually 2 Facebooks. I forgot about that because he has his public Facebook page and he has his private. He blocked me on both years ago. That's why I'd be forgetting that he got 2 of them because he blocked me on the person one when he scammed us in Chicago.
I took a chill pill for today. But places in Bali usually don't have ovens. I'm blessed to have 2 ovens. Here's one here, and this is the other oven here, which also doubles as a microwave. Right? You can see how the sink looks. Never drank the water.
Right. Leola said he feeds off the energy of the hags too. Absolutely. He needs that energy of them enabling him. Like I've said multiple times before, when we knew each other, I was that person that he had to talk to before bedtime every day. What I didn't understand was the dysfunction in it at the time, that it wasn't about me. It's about his need for attention, literally until he's about to fall asleep. He now does that with the D-haggers and then, throughout the day. So over time, that just grew and got worse.
Use it for cleaning, that's it, and washing. Don't consume it, okay? Here is the refrigerator.
And I noticed this voice that he was doing, just giving the tour of his Airbnb palatial estate. And I'm wondering, where did this new voice come from? Because it's very irritating. It's like, what the hell, dude? Find an identity and stick to it. Jesus.
I would show you the inside, but it's a mess, right? I've been cooking every day and doing content, so it's kind of...
Look at that refrigerator. Y'all see that open food? Ain't no way I put no open food in my fridge like that. What is that? I can't tell what it is. He got the watermelon in there. He ain't got nothing covered. You supposed to put some saran wrap and stuff on there. You telling me they ain't got no saran wrap in Bali? No foil? I'll put saran wrap on my vegetables though. No foil, no saran wrap, no lids for the container. Put a plate. Sometimes I put if I had a bowl or something like that, I put even like a paper plate over it or something. You don't just leave no food open and raw up in the fridge. But she that nasty, y'all. Look how just stuff just tossed up in there. Them people have, that's going to be disgusting. Well, the thing is, it does have a cleaning crew that comes every day, he says. Housekeeping, thank God, because otherwise that place will be a mess after because he's going to be a month. Could you imagine? So that's why it even look at least, wow, I don't know. The general space looks okay because of the fact there's people coming there cleaning every day. And he probably they probably hadn't made it yet. He probably wants them to clean that island off for him too. Knowing his old nasty ass.
It's kind of a mess.
Is that the cobbler? Who that said that? Hey, you there said cobbler? Is that what that is? Because that could be the cobbler. I just can't tell. It look like a mush or something. Look like a starfish. Look like a dead starfish in that bowl. I don't know. Oh, y'all can't see it either. I got it covered up by this. I can't tell. It look like a dead. Is that bacon even covered? It look like the bacon at least covered up. Jesus, just disgusting.
It's kind of a mess in here, but
oh, there's even more going on. Oh, rotten bananas. That plate. Oh, it's a bowl. It's a plate with some stuff on it and the bowl thrown on top of that. And now ain't nothing covered. Just disgusting.
No, hey, whatever. Okay. Watermelon everywhere, child. Okay. Then they have lots of like little spaces, So this is like a little, I don't know, little entertaining space, I guess, a little outside.
This the same person that they were paying $289 to go to the dining with diabetes tour across the country. And they think that ain't how they food got treated. They're Delulu.
If you want it to be. All right, you go that way or that way. And again, these steps are where your housekeeping staff would go like outside the house, right? Okay, back inside we go. Dining area is all right here with all of my stuff, including my air fryer that the plug does not work. Okay.
That big ass house, and he just got all that stuff just thrown on the table. Those common spaces are supposed to be spotless. He got stuff on that other table over there too, I think. Unless that's an altar. I think that's an altar. I think those are candles. Oh yeah, I think that's an altar over there. I think.
There you go. So that's all the living room, or the dining room, I should say. Okay, and then the living area, pretty simple here. Not really much to.
And then the living area. What is he morphing into? Is it gonna be like a British person next? He gonna be like Madonna? He gonna come up with a whole new accent? She's always reinventing herself like Madonna too, though.
Doors, okay? So, out this door is interesting.
It's almost like he's singing as he talks about the palatial estate and all of the things that are a part of the exquisite experience.
Water usually is pretty.
Water? When she starts singing, water.
Oh my God, it's so warm, y'all. Oh, it feels so good. Anyway, all right. So here we have.
That girl gonna put her big old claw feet in the water and then put her sandal on immediately without drying her feet. She just this nasty, funky foot. Bet those sandals smell like the Belizean dump.
From right here as well, which I think is also beautiful and lovely. But here's what's dope about this space, right?
But here's what's dope about this space, right?
We have another door to go.
We have another door. Who is this? Who is this woman we're listening to? Two?
And when you
it's like now she really stuck every word. She got to draw every word. What is happening? Who is this woman? Who is this white woman that joined the tour?
From right here as well, which I think is also beautiful and lovely. But here's what's dope about this space,
dope about this space, right?
We have another door.
Have another door.
And when you enter into this door, you've got two ways to go. Over here is another bedroom. Okay? Which I think is dope. So you've got a full bedroom here with a touch of outdoor space there.
Now that's cute.
Every room pretty much has.
I love architecture, y'all. So as much as I hate her, I love this part. I despise her, but I enjoy this part.
Artwork is pretty cool. The whole decor in the whole place.
I can just watch it like this, honestly, y'all. We don't need her voice. We don't need her singing everything. Now I'm showing you this sculpture that could also be used as a nightstand, and there's a wicker lamp on top, and there's air conditioning. This house is able to stay cool. And here's a closet. This has a closet. I bet you broke bitches don't have closets that you can step in. And this has wood on the doors. Here we have. This is a bathroom, and here is running water inside. I bet you broke bitches can't afford this either. See here on top? That's a sky. You bitches can't see the sky from your homes. And look at this view here. This is some wicker stuff that I don't even know how to describe. And here's a shower. I don't use these things. And there's gravel inside of my home. You bitches can't afford gravel to put in your homes.
Bali is like all outdoorsy, outside. They do a really great job of incorporating the indoor and the outdoor. Okay, and then this is just the toilet. You don't need to see that. We know what the toilet like, y'all. Okay. All right, let's go. So this is like its own space. Like this is like your own villa within a
girl, it's called a guest house.
space within a space. Okay.
Here's what it looks like.
A space within a space. Girl, it's a guest house. Or a pool house. It's either one. I don't know. I have to see the full layout. Girl, it's either a pool house or a guest house. You uncultured bitch.
You go back outside, you come right out here, and we're right back where we started. So here's our walkway.
And here's my pool. And here are plants. See these leaves? You bitches could never afford leaves this large in your small homes.
At least show you what that looks like. A better view, I should say.
And I have multiple points of views to my pool. See, I walked in one door and I can walk in another door and come to the same spaces. You bitches could never. See how rich I am? See my water? My water is clear but has a blue tint. You bitches could never. See my feet? They never. No, let me stop.
The water is beautiful. It looks a little cloudy, so it looks like it might, it's going to rain a touch. But one thing it does here, it rains. Baby, I'm talking about.
I'm so sick of her voice, though. I like the tour, but I'm sick of her voice. And look at me, looking at myself. Are my dentures holding in properly? And now I'm walking into a room with other seating. We're now back into the dining space, which I have not been taken care of course, because I'm filthy. And I have people who come here and slave and clean up after me because I'm rich and you bitches are broke.
I want you to know that, okay? These plants that are growing, right? These plants that are growing in here, I want you to know something, okay? These are definitely real. Okay. These are not fake at all.
These are real plants? None of you could ever afford real plants. And I'm touching a cactus or cacti, and I don't know the difference. I'm so proud that I have a cacti in my home or cacti in my home. Oh, this is our nasty bedroom. Hold on. We got to hear what she say. Why ain't no pause?
Right.
Hold on. See what she said about this nasty room.
And here is another bedroom. This is just a space that I've been keeping a lot of my, little junk and stuff in. But
I have an entire room that I use just to stash my luggage. You bitches could never. You sleep 4 to a bed. A twin bed at that.
Patio, whatever the case may be, with space to do whatever. There's desks and table here. This is the bed. All right. You can see no TVs in here. So if you're looking for the TV, there's only one in the entire house. All right.
Because we've never been anywhere where there's a home and it only has one TV in it. Like when you go stay in the Airbnb. Oh, she's too much.
She's gorgeous, beautiful. And you guessed it again, buddy. Where are we? We are outside. Okay? We're definitely outside. Here's the shower. As you can see, gorgeous, beautiful, but we are definitely back outside. And this is down, but you can raise this all the way up, and you really have a really indoor-outdoor. And believe it or not, right over against that wall, that's the street we just came from. So just FYI, you're this close to the street, but I mean, you've got a full privacy wall. So I don't think anybody, really cares. There's your sink area.
I don't know about no shower right there next to no screen. You got bugs and plants right there. Look like a recipe for mosquito bites and disaster. I'll pass on my shower not being enclosed.
She is the toilet. Okay. All right. Now.
Okay. It reminds me, I don't know how many of y'all watch South Park, the teacher, Okay.
In terms of like motif and design and the whole bit. All right. So this is that front door we came.
I had somebody pointing out that he had trash at the front door, but I guess this is what they talking about. This is trash, but I thought they look like shopping bags to me, but I don't know. I've been getting misinformation from y'all. I gotta remember to cover that before we get off here too.
And here's a beautiful little seating area that's right here. That's kind of nice to look at, right? Beautiful Art Deco-ish, if you will. All right, so then we'll go up these stairs.
She doesn't look like she's just trying to make up stuff. And I saw a scuff on the wall. She probably the one that caused it. Because that house looks perfect, except for that one little scuff. Knowing her, she the problem. She the one that did it.
Met with gorgeous. You can overlook, stuff, and then you look down. There's the entrance where we just came from, where the pool is, right? And that's beautiful. This is a little seating area. So if you've got you want to watch TV, this is the only TV in the whole entire house. And I don't even think it comes with cable. If it does, I don't know how to work it. Okay. All right. Here's what we have. Oh, let's look at the artwork. So that's on the wall. Beautiful, lovely, beautiful, lovely, beautiful, lovely. Okay. Here we have another bedroom.
And now I have to go back to putting on my white woman voice to show you bitches that you could never. Look at this view. Not only do I have a pool, but I can see it from up high in the sky where I am.
You can walk over to the main if you want to, or you can just look down on everybody else having a good time and go, hey, y'all, what's going on?
Or you can just look down on everyone else for not being a rich white woman like me.
I know it's hard to kind of see it through, but that's how high the privacy wall goes. It goes all the way up to like the second story. So you should be good to go. Okay. Be very safe. Here's your bedroom. Right? Look at that.
And
some beautiful artwork here.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Right. You want to see a bathroom, typically? Oh, there's a wardrobe, so if you want to hang clothes.
Does she even know she's talking like this? What is this? Who is this? I'm going to have to start keeping track of these personalities.
Another restroom, which is identical to the one downstairs, right? So you have, there's that tub.
There's a tub.
You got a tub there. All right.
All right.
You have.
Okay. And then we have another sink here. And I have another view. I can put my fingers through there. You bitches don't have areas of your home where you can reach through and grab leaves. And there's another shower that I never would use.
The whole bit down there. All right. All right. Let us move ourselves into the master, which is where I'm staying. It is the primary owner's suite.
I'm going to do a vote. I'm going to close this out. Do you think that Darius Cooks cleaned that room knowing that she was going to be filming? Do you think that she cleaned that room knowing she was going to be filming? Let me close this one out. Do you think that Tommy is likely a better cook than Darius Cooks? 90% of y'all say yes. 10% of you say, no, my master's the best. What was I saying? Did Crooks clean that damn room? I'm ready to go, so get no damn how talking. Did Crooks clean that damn room? Vote now, because I'm about to start playing it. I'm about to start playing the part of the tour where she takes you to her what they properly call the primary bedroom, but because I'm more important than you bitches, this is the master bedroom because I'm the master
And
of scamming.
I'll show you. No, I got stuff everywhere. It's lived in. Okay.
She ain't clean up. I hope y'all voted already. Don't cheat. Do not cheat. Do not cheat. She told on herself. She spoiled it. I already knew what the answer was.
The main man here. And this is it. All right, let's talk about what's all happening. There is a ginormous balcony area, as you can see, right? There's a little divider that separates. You want to look down on the pool. It's there, right? You can certainly see it and hang out with the people and the whole bit, right? All right, if you wanted to, I'm sure you could plant a little something. This is walkable, so you actually can walk over this. You know, I probably plant some rosemary or sunshine, some herbs or something. Who knows? Okay. Anyway, into the house we go.
She ain't even bother making up the bed. Who does a house tour and don't even? I mean, it was bad enough she ain't clean the counter, but you're not gonna even make up the bed, tidy it up a bit. It's actually better than I thought, honestly. Still, it should be better than this.
All right, so there is my keyboard for school, the bed. All right, AC is on in here. Okay, all my things.
What kind of drugs she got on that nightstand? I'm nosy. I wish it was clear. I can't tell. What she got on that nightstand, y'all? It gets blurry the closer you get. Look at her with Pringles on there. She got Pringles on. She always got to have a snack near that bed, though. That you can guarantee. Did she spill something on this floor already? Did she stain this floor permanently? Are those permanent stains? What's that? That don't look like that's natural in the floor. I guarantee you that's her. Oh, Jesus. That's about the best I'm going to get on that view. That look like stains in that floor. Y'all see it right next to the bed? Who said Dookie? Corey. Corey Preacher say that's Dookie. She stepped in it. That definitely looked like she did something. She didn't spill something. She's so filthy. Get that shit up. Just because she got a housekeeping crew, and ain't no telling knowing her is something that then permanently stain the floors. She's so ridiculous.
AC is on in here.
That's not a part of like the floor, the grain of the floor or anything like that. That's something she's wasted. Why not get that up? What is that?
Okay.
Now we can see a little better. That's definitely something she didn't spill. That look like permanent stains too, y'all. Socks not filled. So Lord, he done painted Tommy. Right. It do look like footprints, but see a floor. Y'all know I got a construction background and stuff. That's no, that's not even footprints though, because it's not even. It's not. I don't know. I ain't finna stress my brain over because don't matter what it is. She's her damage.
Okay, all my things there.
Don't worry, if she get charged a security deposit, she ain't gonna do nothing but report it to her Amex and do a chargeback, close her account like she normally do. I'm just being nosy. What's on here? What's on this? Why she got so much stuff here? When a house is like this,
there's also a closet.
Exactly. When a house is like this, you don't throw all your stuff right there. You got a closet.
Closet here.
Lazy ass.
All right.
She got a whole closet with shelves and everything she could be putting that stuff on. She's there a month. Why you got everything all spread across that dresser and just ridiculous.
This is like full closet, you can see.
She ain't got nothing hanging in that closet. And she gonna be there a whole month.
Everything. I kept hearing little kids. They go there.
Nothing. Not a shelf, not nothing on. Where's your nothing? Let me leave it alone.
Where's their house? Can y'all see them? This is closed, but kids gonna be kids, right? They're gonna play wherever they are. I love it. Okay.
Now y'all know that's fake and phony. Kids gonna be kids. I love it. She probably folks she got account. These motherfucking kids, I done paid all this goddamn money, and these I ain't pay all this $12,000 a month to hit no goddamn kids. You know her. Remember, this video went to YouTube. She know better. She know, she changes, depending on the platform. YouTube really don't see her toxicity. They really don't see it.
Let's talk about the bathroom, which is the part everyone loves. Okay, so let's hit the lights and show your.
She must have got her fleet off the counter. She about to clean this room.
The master or the main primary does not have a tub in it, but you can see it does have.
Now that's odd.
The largest shower, which is fine for me. It's just me, so I'm cool with that. Drying rack.
It don't look very used. That's the cleanest room in the house. The bathroom that she should be using daily to shower, brush her teeth, brush her dentures, floss them. That's the cleanest room. It don't look like it's been touched since she been there. It's spotless. Where's the shower? She's there for a month, y'all. Where is it? She got her little night bag on the counter, but that's it. And everything's still in it. She never unpacked it. How's this room cleaner than the kitchen? Because that's what she really spent her time at, in that kitchen. I mean, you don't even see a drop, nothing. It looked like she just walked in there for the first time since she been there. Where's the shower gel? I mean, I guess it come with it. But y'all know. When you go places like this and they provide, well, the majority, I would say, well, hold on, let me close this poll out. Let me close this one. I'm asking questions because I know how I am, but I don't know how y'all are. I want to see what the majority is like. Did Crooks clean that damn room? 7% of y'all said yes, and y'all wrong as hell. 93% of y'all already know who we talking about. Of course she didn't. Question. Do you use the supplied, just for lack of a better, body washes? So when I say the body washes, the shampoos, all that stuff. He ain't got no hair though. But is that body washes? When you go to those places, do you use the body wash and the gels or the shampoo and stuff that they conditioner? I got my own stuff. I like my own smells. A lot of times, especially like you go to hotels and stuff, they don't have the best quality. They got like a basic kind of quality. Every once in a while, you run into a place that's actually got a good quality. You're like, ooh, this is good. Very few and far between. So I like to have I don't want to take no shower and then my skin feel all rough and gritty after. So I like to bring my own stuff. I don't think she took no shower since she been there, y'all. Maybe she doing whole baths. Maybe she just touching the hot spots.
But you can see it does have
with her, it's all around though. You got a bunch of hot spots.
The largest shower, which is fine for me. It's just me, so I'm cool with that.
Right. Bree Crutch said that's what travel bottles are for. And that's what I do. I actually buy extra when I do travel. I buy extra ones. So I always try to have some extra ones at home just in case I got like an impromptu trip that come up. And I have like I said, the little TSA size travel. That's what I travel with.
Rack is there. And
I mean, where is the towel that you used today? Where's the face towel? Where is the dry towel hanging on these? Where is it? Where is the lived-in look of this? Where is it when you go to the bathroom and you wash your hands and dry them? Let's say that the housekeeping did come, but where's the towel that you dry your hands with? I don't see not a nan towel hanging. Nothing. They all still rolled up under the sink.
And you guessed it. It's outdoors. I know. It's outside. But don't worry, I've not seen one snake, one bug, one rat. I've not seen anything, okay? Here is the inside. Here is the vanity and the sink. Right, and then here I go. Right there. Okay, so that's it. That is the 4-bedroom.
She looks different in every video or every video and picture. And somebody was saying she's using a skinny app for this stuff. And I question it because sometimes I'm like, okay, you looked smaller in the video yesterday. Like, I don't know. Because I don't know if there is a skinny app. Is there an app that make people look skinnier? What's she talking about?
Probably house is too big for one person. Okay, before you even ask, why did you get a house that big? I didn't know the house was this big. I got it because the kitchen looked nice, and I wanted to live stream every day and cook and earn money. And I needed.
She wanted to cook every day and earn money. She still talk like she broke. She's supposed to be so wealthy, and she said had to earn money.
With an oven. So one thing we don't know is that most of the Asian kitchens, they don't come with ovens. All right, that's an American situation. So trying to find one was a little difficult, but I found this house, and it seems like the larger houses or the ones that cost more money.
Corey Petrie says she's not alone. When the cameras go down, the rent boys come through. Some of y'all know what that means. And I know you're right. You're right, friend.
We'll have the ovens in it. So I'm here until the 30th, so 3 more weeks, and chances are I'm going to go back to the States for a little bit and then come back to Bali and get another Airbnb in the area and just see what I like. You know what I mean? So there you have it. There is the tour. Hopefully you enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe, be sure to share. And we have more great content coming to this channel. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right. That torture is over. He ain't nothing but a big old lick to Tommy. Low key, he better hope Tommy is only setting him up for a few bucks, because he could end up disappearing if he keeps flexing for the gram. Yeah. I don't know though. I showed y'all what I've found thus far. Let me poll question, we're closing out. Do you use the supply body washes? 19% of y'all do, but 81% of you do not. Yeah, so okay, I'm with the majority. I kind of thought maybe the majority might roll like I roll. Like, it's too risky. Poll question, last one about almost, we about to wrap this up. I got one more thing to talk about. Do you think Tommy has a uncovered shady background? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Bear with me, my brain it's really tired now. So basically, do you think that there's something more? Because I just did the surface. I just did what's on social media. Do you think that there's something still shady in Tommy's background that we just ain't uncovered yet? This is what I'm talking about. I'm looking at my DMs. This is what I can't be doing. I'm looking at my DMs from Instagram because I'm trying to see if it was something else major coming through. And somebody sent me literally a link to Breeze Cake a picture of that I showed yesterday in our video. Like, you're not watching the content, friend. You're sending me stuff I already got. We talked about it yesterday. Okay. And they sent it today at 4 p.m. But anyway, last thing, speaking of, I just want us to do our due diligence. And I'm here. This is my job to do the deep dive and to do what I did, like even with the timing. We're not done. That was preliminary. That was real light research. I still got some other stuff. Somebody now that sent me a whole passport. So, well, visa rather. So I got, there's some more to it because he was in Japan. Why was he in Japan? What was happening in Japan? Because I didn't see nothing on. I got to look, but I didn't see anything about that. Yeah. Anyway, I also saw under our video, and this was like, oh my God, what's happening here? I saw under our video, there was a comment saying, it's a simple Google search. There's a soul food restaurant in Jakarta, in Bali. He is getting scammed. I love this for him. And then I replied, thank you. I'm going to look that up now. So I didn't get a chance to do that till this afternoon because I saw that this morning. And I'm like, oh my God, like, do we have another like blatant lie? Because there's been so many. And I'm like, I can't believe that we got another blatant lie because Darius Cooks and Tommy have been claiming that there are no soul food restaurants in Bali at all. And I think they were talking about putting one in Jakarta, whatever it's called. I think it's Jakarta. So I looked it up and I was able to see that there is a soul food place in Jakarta, Bali, or Indonesia. It is called Soul Food. They have an Instagram. It's got 3,009 followers. They got their information, blah, blah, blah. It's an open, active restaurant. It's called Soul Food. So then I also pulled up the picture of it. You can't see it as well, but it's got the sign and it says Soul Food. That's just the name. That's all I got for the name. So this is what I do though, because I don't just take surface stuff and rumor and stuff and run with it. Because I could have just hopped on here and been like, based on that comment saying, there's a soul food place in Bali, y'all. They lied to us. They lying. See, I knew they was lying. There's a soul food place in Jakarta. That ain't how I roll. Because I told you I like to have facts. The last thing I need to be on here doing is giving misinformation. And I appreciate if y'all do just a little digging before y'all say stuff. Because Darius Cooks and his flying monkeys use misinformation to say, see, they lying about this. And if you lying about, and if you miscommunicating about this and get some facts wrong, then they want to point to everything else, and everything else ain't false. Anyway, quick Google search, as this person had said, is what I did, and then I dug. I didn't just stop with just saying something that says soul food. I was like, let me see what they consider soul food in Bali, because it's very important to this conversation. Well, for one, the restaurant is beautiful and everything. Then when I looked at the food, this is what they're talking about. And actually, when you read the description, even when you go to the website, it says that it's Indonesian soul. It's what they consider the soul of their food. So in their world, we don't own soul food, the term, which could be confusing when crooks try to bring it to town. They be like, this ain't our food. What you talking about, soul food? This ain't no soul food. Who knows? I don't know. Culturally, I don't know. But this is what they have. This is they do have a place called Soul Food in Jakarta, Indonesia. And that's one of the places they talking about going. But it is not our version of soul food. It is soulful Balinesian food. What speaks to their soul, not what would speak to ours, because that ain't speaking to my soul. I would taste it. I'd be interested in trying it for sure, but it ain't gonna speak to my soul. So yeah, I wanted to bring that up because as I spent about 20 something minutes, 15, whatever it was, to pull it up, and then now I had to make a segment out of it. I'm like, now I spent all this time going down a rabbit hole that didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that, y'all. Be mindful. And I get everybody want to be in on it. Man, I got this for you. Man, I got this for you. And I appreciate it. But have somebody I can work with. Don't be just sending me on no chasing my tail. No wild goose chases. So again, so when you hear, because we don't want no miscommunication out there, what about us saying, Vell B said, you lying, you ain't the only soul food place. No. There is a soul food place that exists in Jakarta, Indonesia. It just ain't our soul. It's they soul. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, I think that brings our show this evening to its end. Thank all of you. Today we have just a revisit for those of you who join later, because I know some of you come in a little later and you don't know what we covered. And that's sometimes where it's like, oh, I get some of the questions I get. So just so you know, we did an overview. We started the show with an overview of how Darius Cooks met Tommy. We went through a quick little fast-paced timeline of all of the miscommunication, the lies, the fallacies of Darius Cooks in regards to this whole Bali lycation that he's on, and this 25-year business venture that he's gone into with a total stranger that he had met only 48 hours beforehand. And so far, they are moving full speed ahead. Then we got into meeting Tommy. We got into Tommy Ford, who is Darius Cooks's new business partner and brother. Let him tell it. And we got into a little bit of Tommy's background as far as what we could see via social media, his posts as a young child. We got to see him through the years. We saw that he was has been interested in the hip hop culture since he was a youngin'. And so that part seems, somewhat authentic. Some would call it wigger behavior, but it is what it is. We know that Tommy is close to his family. His family loves him. They think highly of him based on the posts that they were making. Tommy also has a wife. He does not have any children. I saw the replay yesterday. I was looking at the chat. But again, I miss. We have like right now, we've had over 2,000 comments. So that's why I can't keep up with all the comments. So long story short, I watched the replay to then see what I've been missing. But I saw somebody in the comments from yesterday when I was watching the replay saying, did Tommy have any children? They do not have any children, but they are high school sweethearts. They've been together since 2013. They got married. I think he said 3 years ago now. They got married. So he is in love. It looks like that he has a strong relationship that Darius Cooks and his shenanigans will hopefully not be able to disturb at all. So yeah, we talked about Tommy. So if you want to watch the replay, we did that. And then we watched Darius Cooks' home tour of his Bali, Indonesian Airbnb before he destroys it. before we get the owner of the Airbnb doing a live stream with us, interview of how Darius Cooks destroyed and charged back the bill and all. You know how she do. I do have a special interview. It was a pre-recorded interview. We'll see how much, because I got stuff going on tomorrow too. Thursday and Friday is my only like open days. I got Tuesday, Wednesday this week's got stuff going on during the day. So we'll see. I think this week I'm putting that video out, but I did a pre-recorded. It's a surprise. I can tell y'all who it is yet, but I did an interview with a person who Darius Cooks stole something from. Because that's what we do over here. So we'll watch that during the live stream because it's not going to be like real long. So we'll watch that during the live stream. But I did a pre-record with that. I was going to do a live stream, and then after talking to him, I was like, that part ain't necessary. So with that brings this particular live stream to an end. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I think we're going live tomorrow evening. But again, stay tuned to our VIP community. If you're not a part of it, you can text 312-847-2346 and just say, hey, Vell, or whatever. Make sure you're part of our VIP text community. That means when I upload videos, when we're going live, etc., you'll get a text message and you'll know. So I think we're going live tomorrow evening, but I'm not 100% sure. But Thursday, Friday, we'll definitely be here. So with that, until next time, y'all make sure to take care and be blessed. Enjoy your evening. Somebody had a request yesterday. Again, I didn't see it until the replay. They wanted a Vell Nito outro. And so let me try to cue that up for y'all. Here we go. Yep, it's right at the beginning too. So with that, I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.
I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn 8 stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a keto. And exposed to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that scenic. I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man.